Madam, can you and your guards please stay until the sun guards get here? Once they get the testimonies, then everything will be hunky-dory, and we can all go back to our lives.
I'm sorry, but I really, really can't. And as she turns to exit the tent,
Better late than never.
oh boy.
What's oh boy? The guards are just here to get your testimony.
Testimony, right. That should be easy.
Can I roll inside real quick? Because she is way too jittery for my comfort.
Yes.
Out of character! I'm getting the feeling she had that bounty on her head for a reason.
Miss Noble, what are you hiding?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Just into the tent you see this highly decorated woman with a silver armor plate and shoulder pads, glaives, that's kind of decorated with this royal blue silk, and she's going, all right, I heard there was a bit of a disturbance in this place, and a bit of action too. Now that I've seen it.
So basically, this is the guard captain?
Yep. This
Okay.
is the guard captain. Alright, you lot. Get on the stage now. So we can keep you all in order. She looks at the group of you all on this side here. That means you too.
Very well.
Which side? I missed your ping.
Right, Sean? Close to the front.
Oh, okay.
Where
okay.
Amelia and the noble with her two guards are.
Right.
You too, Tiefling. But I just got here. I just went to town. Now! Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes. You are in charge. Love your hair, by the way.
Sarah calls over. Calls over to her cousin Larry. Just get over here.
Shh! I am trying to hide.
Can still see you. Just just for kicks and giggles, what would he get on a hide roll? On a stealth roll?
He got a 5.
Oh, and she's like, look, everybody can see you. Just get over here so you don't get in more trouble.
Yeah, the captain of the guard kind of looms over him, going, Oh, well, Miss, I'm so sorry. I just seem to have left my, penny behind underneath the seat. So, no, not my penny, my pen. I mean,
Cyrus is just over there face palming. Oh my god.
Get over there! Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, poor Larry.
Hey, Cat, your drill sergeant is showing.
Yep. He goes over to you, Cyrus, and kind of huddles like, whatever you do not make this woman mad.
Obviously! Why do you think I was trying to get you to come over here?
I was trying to have her not notice me at all.
You're out of practice. You're out of practice, cousin. You're out of practice.
Alright. The rest of you, do not get any ideas. We have this tent fully surrounded. And if you try to break form, and if you find a smidge of a crack that you can escape, I will not hesitate to throw the book at you. Are we clear?
Crystal, dear Lieutenant.
So who is in charge of the circus? And
Just winging a guess, everybody just points to the center of the stage.
Yeah.
yes. I am, ma'am. And what is your name? My name is Zuma, sir, ma'am. So we have testimonies that some of your circus performers actually took people hostage, killed, and maintained to take a noble as ransom. It would appear that way, though after closer expansion, closer examination, these appeared to be ruffians disguised as our circus troupe. We had no idea this will happen. You had no idea. You somehow let bandits, amateur bandits, by the way, to break into your highly sophisticated circus. I actually find that hard to believe.
Hey, DM, can I drag the survivor over there for the captain to interrogate?
Make a strength check.
Yep.
And can I assist? Since, it is...
Oh! Well,
Nope.
I'm on it.
Nope. You cannot let them.
Apparently I trip over something.
But Selena, you can try as well.
Alright. Just...
I wasn't gonna lift, I was just gonna drag. But...
I know.
Oh, that's a 19!
Now he's just
Yes.
getting scuff marks on his butt.
Yep, Selena,
just-
you can drag him over.
Yep. So, just... I don't know if that's gonna... yeah, just move the token for me, so... I believe he can explain himself.
Yes.
He did say that the real performers are at their home camp where their client is.
Really? And who is this client of yours? My lips are sealed, ma'am. Client confidentiality. I broke the right. Right? She grabs his hair and actually like face smashes him into the stage. The only right you lowlifes have is to lick the dirt off the ground.
You know what? I like her.
I ain't making that dirt tasty.
Okay, I gotta know, was that Halgan talking?
Yes.
Now then. As for every account of what happened, I'm afraid we'll have to detain all of you in for questioning.
That's to be expected.
Yes, and since we do not have enough room for the holding cell for a lot of you, the circus performers will stay here. And those of you who are in the audience, we will take up residence in the Midnight Inn. If I may, ma'am. Yes? I would suggest Selena goes with the audience members. She and them help defeat the bandits. It's only right that they be questioned together. And
You sure about this, Sue? I hardly know these people.
I know you don't. But you were one of the ones who helped them defeat the bandits. You being questioned together is the best thing. And he goes and gives you a hug and says, also, we might need someone on the outside while we're all trapped in here. Just in case.
Like who?
I don't know. Wherever the case is. Hey! You two stop feeling for one moment. You get with that group.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the guards will escort you back to the Midnight Inn, and I will proceed further with further questioning as soon as we detain the crime scene. Dismiss.
Pardon me, ma'am. I need to join the others that I assisted. He moves over here.
Yep. And so does the masked man.
Mhm.
And you will all are taken by guards out of the circus. So you look back and see all the worried faces of your fellow performers. As they look on, scared, worried, and a little bit hopeless. And just give me one moment.
Okay.
Um. As you guys are walking out of the circus area, Amelia, the guards immediately put like a leash with like a bite cage around your mechanical lizard.
What is with everybody doing this? He is a construct. He goes by my command. He doesn't need a leash or a muzzle. He doesn't bite unless I tell him to.
He does look like a giant lizard. Can I pet him, please?
No.
Aww.
Just because something looks a certain way doesn't mean it acts like the thing it's based on.
But giant lizard.
No.
Aww.
Oh, Rumpf.
So
And while they're walking,
you all wait a while until the Midnight Inn is cleared of all guests except for you and the bartender and the cooks. Amelia, Raishan is being kept by one of the guards outside as you are pretty much flung inside the Midnight Inn.
Calmate, Amelia. Calmate. They're just doing their jobs. They're just doing their jobs. Calmate, Amelia.
hmm,
I have a mind to complain to their headquarters, but such is the mess.
well, it could be worse. At least the inn is comfortable.
Yes, it is. Let's prefer here than.
Hmm.
Never mind, sis. Because never mind. You do not want to see what the inside of a jail is like.
Larry? What happened back there? You saved me from an owl bear when we were kids and didn't bat an eye, but bandits spooked you?
They surprised me, okay?
Arguably,
Right.
dragons are worse than owlbears.
Hmm.
Besides, I didn't have my stuff. I didn't have the. I actually thought this was a nice day to go and see a circus, see a show. I didn't expect us to be attacked while watching an innocent show.
All right, cousin, calm. I'm sorry I snapped at you. You worried me, all right? You're not usually like this.
It's been a long day. I need a drink. Something strong, something heavy.
Don't get too drunk like last time. That I do remember you do. Don't need you going around with a lampshade on your head again.
That was one time, cuz. One time!
Yeah, and I'm never gonna let you live it down either.
All it takes is one time, and you will never hear the end of it until the day you die.
So true.
Oh, I got that both in and out of character.
Hmm.
I've heard of casting shape, but that's ridiculous.
What's that in character out of?
Yes.
Ah, and Luna is still. Aww. At
It's
least I've been
okay.
trying to keep him updated on what's happening. He's missing all the
Mhm.
fun. It's those cactus. Ah, yeah.
Oh well.
We'll catch him
I'm
up.
keeping him updated. I'm keeping
yeah.
him updated.
Okay.
Thank you. So for right now, the masked man that's helped you guys out is also going to the bar.
What is
Hmm.
with all these people just trying to put poison in their bodies?
Ah,
You've clearly never had a good drink, have you?
Gee, does it look like I have an alcoholic problem?
Well,
Cyrus just shrugs.
I'm not exactly. Well, I just came of age, but I'm trying to moderate, as they call it. But just
Nah,
sometimes I
that's
just can't hold it all that well.
Nah, that's perfectly understandable. Like, I'm not. I try to moderate as well. Like, there was that one time I nearly burnt down a tavern with the other apprentices. The cleric order did not appreciate that. Hmm.
All this downtroddenness just won't do. And having said that, I am going to use. Hold on. Head over to the bar, not for a drink, but let's see. Ah, there it is.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Yep, you are able to well, you
Play a bard
kind of
with-
are getting free lodging thanks to the guards locking this place down.
Just try to arrange for a to perform.
Yeah, but it's still good for calming down an audience, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
Perform with advantage.
okay.
Hmm.
And for context, on the ocarina with something a little more something upbeat.
Oh,
Just a
ocarina.
second.
Nice.
And hold
There's
on.
an instrument you don't see every day.
Ugh.
Oof.
But eh, still a little flustered by what's happened today.
Understandable.
Yep, just give me one moment. You try to
Speaking
play a really happy tune?
Yeah.
Okay, a bit of headphone warning, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
Make her the heads up.
Knew it! Knew the Legend of Zelda Legend of Zelda song was coming up. Nice. Soundwave, I think you've got... I heard typing and then a bloop. I think it was from your end.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know how.
You're
Robotic.
One sec.
So, Selena, after that performance, you definitely get a clap from a few members of the audience, including the hooded woman.
A little disappointed that it wasn't as good. Her normally, but having finished, she just kind of a slight pirouette, points upwards, and just says, "Remember, aim for the top."
The hooded woman kind of giggles a bit. Is that like your catchphrase or something?
Not really. I've heard a lot around Zeradia. Just strive for your best, even though it's not perfect.
Hmm.
We heard that the grinning Gwen is from Zodiac. Didn't think you would be performing all the way out here.
Neither when I didn't think I'd be traveling so far from home. It's a new experience. Matter of fact, so many things I didn't know about. Didn't know that people gamble by playing.
The neighbor's dog kept barking at that performance.
Hey, that explains Neptune.
But
No,
I didn't even
that
know.
wasn't Neptune this time. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I didn't even know people gamble by playing cards around here. Matter of fact, nobody in Alphatera seems to know what Rollies is.
I don't think I'm
that
familiar
a
with
dice
Rollies either.
By the
And,
name,
it
I
is.
guess
and
it
yes,
involves
and yes,
dice?
Rollies is a dice game.
Yep.
Basically, it's just two people rolling d20s.
Nice. Well,
But
that
as she
was...
calms down, she just she sits, pulls out a copy of her own tarot deck and starts shuffling and thumbing through it.
You do tarot readings?
Kind of. Just learning. I was taught by one of the performers who raised me, Esma Mock and Lestera. They say that 3-card readings tell a story, but it depends on the reader what the story can be, how it can be told.
I was considering getting a reading done, but the show started before I could find which tent it was. Would you be willing
that's
to?
Yep, just give me a second, and I am I am randomizing the cards right now.
Fine. I'm just curious how it goes. By the way, that was excellent playing. It's rare. I haven't heard an ocarina in quite a while.
Trust me, I know a few other instruments, but I've eased into it a bit more. Trust me that one of them I haven't played in quite a long time. Long story.
Well, perhaps we'll have more time. Assuming... Well, I suppose it depends on how long we're all stuck together.
In any case, I suppose we'll begin, Miss.
Cyrus. Call me Cyrus.
All right, Cyrus. We shall begin with your past. The book. You seem to be a very learned person who seems to focus on the facts.
Oh, for the love of... Sure,
Now
now
that's
Neptune starts
Neptune.
barking. Yes. He's telling me he wants outside. Sorry, Storm. I'll be right back.
All right, pause.
Yeah,
Apologies to the audience.
Yeah, we'll pause on the tarot reading as anyone else wants to do any RP.
Like, my RP would mostly need Donovan's player. Amelia's not really an open person. She is not the person that would try to make the first move. Y'all need to try and talk to her and make sure she's in a decent mood first.
What about you, Hogan?
What was that?
Any RP?
Halgan is just by himself, maintaining his cooking knives.
I mean, we could eat.
He's not hungry.
Who said you? I mean Amelia and Donovan.
Well, kitchen is open. And it's not like
All
they
they
have
had
any
was
other
breakfast.
customers.
Because all they had was breakfast. So she's just gonna walk up to the bar. Excuse me, can I have the menu?
Yes. And, according to the guards, because you are being detained, the judgment jury will cop you with all your meals. Just please do not eat us out of house and home.
That would be the gentleman you need to worry about earlier this morning.
I'm aware. He has a limit now. And she says that loud enough for you to hear, Hogan.
He ignores her.
In other words, he's gonna do it anyway.
Okay, I'm back. Neptune didn't want outside. He was telling me it was time for food. And I fed the cats while I was at it.
All right, to continue, she's going to draw. She draws for your present, which is actually love.
Oh.
Yes, you seem to have formed a very important bond as of late with somebody important to you. I can't say whether or not it's romantic or not. It's none of my business. As for your future, oh dear,
What?
death.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, it is what it is. Death, right? But that can't necessarily be a bad thing. Maybe something comes to an end and something new begins. That's the only way I think I could put it.
I do hunt undead for a living. Maybe it has something to do with that.
Well, sorry to be a bit of a downer on that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. She still looks a bit troubled, but tries to hide it. Thank you.
It's no problem, and she quickly rifles through purposely going through through specific cards to find the three of them. She kind of, slips away to a separate table, just thinking about something.
Hmm.
Where were they?
Hmm.
Ah, those. Hmm. What does it mean?
You alright over there, or you want some privacy?
Yes, please.
Alright. Understandable.
Uh, mm-mm-mm.
And just give me
Hmm.
one more moment.
Hey, can we see what time of day it is? Considering this place has windows. Lots of
Yes.
windows from the look of it.
Yes, and you do see that the sun is starting to go down.
Mm. Well, I don't know about the rest of you all, but I'm pretty beat after that fight and a long day on the road to get here. Think I'll turn in for the night. She
I'll grab.
try. She goes to head up the stairs, wherever they are.
You're
And,
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll take a moment to just have something quick to eat before we turn in.
Yep. The minder's
mean,
pie is pretty much like shepherd's pie.
Mhm.
Yum.
Just gonna have an onion soup and just a light ale.
Yeah,
Cyrus
Amelia's just trying
doesn't
to get
even
food
bother with. Yeah,
Yep.
she. Well,
Yep.
yeah,
And
she goes.
Amelia, you see this giant Goliath come behind you and ask the bartender for food too, to give it to the noblewoman and the hooded lady. And you do notice he glares at you before taking the food and walking back.
Glares at
If you
who? Okay.
me,
Yeah, Amelia.
if you have a problem, speak up.
The noblewoman pokes up. He doesn't have a problem. He's just got trust issues.
Finally, somebody I can
Yeah,
relate to other than my brother.
Sarah's just grabs a pie and then heads back up the stairs. Oh, for the love of.
And Amelia will grab the food for herself and her brother and sits it all on the table for the both of them.
Yeah, so I'm somewhere up here in in wherever her room was, and she basically exits the scene, and I will be right back. I think my dog actually does one outside this time.
Gotcha.
So you all eat your meals. Anything else you want to do?
Nah, just eat.
I was going to interject before you went back to your table, but too late, so my bad.
Well, no,
Oh
you can
well.
still walk over. You can still walk over. What's on your mind?
Pardon me for interrupting, but outside, you just don't seem to trust many people outside your own family now, do you?
Is it that obvious, my dear?
I'm sorry if I'm being too forthright, but just I've always been taught to be open to everyone.
I'm sorry for my sarcasm. And you're right. I don't trust a lot of people except for Donovan over here. Openness is the reason why I'm this way. It's nice to be open when you can, but being open too often is gonna get yourself hurt. Take it from someone who already is.
Does it have to do something with race?
I wish it was something to do with race. It's just my past. Something I try to get over, but it sticks with me and Donovan every day. And Donovan just elbows Amelia. And I'm noticing that I did not properly introduce myself or my brother. Even though I said his name multiple times, this is my brother Donovan. I'm Amelia.
It's an honor, Miss Amelia. I'm Selena Westwood. It's quite an honor to be in this country.
It's an honor to plenty of people, but I'm glad that you find joy and wonder in our home.
And you were talking about your past and all that. I did get a tarot reading from Miss Saris a little earlier. If you don't want one, I don't wish to pry or anything. I'm trying to get used to it, but I'm a little jawed right now from the last one.
I rather not receive a reading.
Fair
I already
enough.
know this book. I already know this book. If anybody wants to read anything, they can just talk to me. Will I be
Fair
open
enough.
enough? That's something on you guys.
That's your choice.
And I heard that you're pretty much a youngin. You're
Yeah,
you're about what? 17, 18 years old?
Well, back when I miss.
19. Just conversation between Selena and Amelia. No, I'm 19 right now. A few months short of turning 20. I believe it's not until Alpine Peak 7.
Well, here's a bit of advice from an elder. While I may not look it because of my height and my race, Donovan and I are in our 40s. 41 to be precise. Enjoy your youth while you can. Because many wonderful things can happen, as well as many dreadful things.
suppose you're right about that. It's already been kind of wonderful being part of the show. I mean, it's the second troupe I've been part of.
But do what you can. And do what you could. Just do what you can and live with what you can.
Thanks.
Pardon me on that. Seems like my body is telling me for the first time, after a nice conversation with somebody else, I probably should start going to bed.
Yeah, I suppose I should too. Maybe I
Well?
get a chance to tell Esmo what kind of reading I did today, but that's maybe after all this this interrogation crap is done with.
It might go fast or it might go slow. It just highly depends on the guard. But I recommend getting some sleep while you can. And Amelia, Whit, Donovan will start heading up to go to bed. And I cannot remember their room from last time.
This one.
I gotta zoom into 40 to find the room. Ah, center. Gotcha. Thank you.
And gonna have Selena go up there too. Just gosh darn it, this is gonna be tricky. There we go. Get up there too. Is gonna pick a random room.
Okay.
Yep, there's one.
All good?
I'll be back in.
He's BRB.
Okay. So we have all of you heading up for bed. Sars, can you
Hmm?
make me a perception check at disadvantage?
Okay. Oh, hang on. Couldn't remember if I minimized my sheet, but then I couldn't find the darn thing. Okay. Perception at, what was it?
Disadvantage.
Alright, hang on. Okay, let's see. Did it go through? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Oof. That's a horrible roll.
Thankfully, the DC is not that low because you hear a couple voices.
Huh?
And it sounds like they're arguing. The voices were actually really loud that they wake you up. Do you want to hear?
Alright. Yes, but I also don't want to leave the room. just to avoid letting them know I'm eavesdropping.
You can try to hear them through the
that makes
walls.
Yeah, I'll do that. Is that another perception?
Yep, and again at disadvantage. Actually, no, it's normal for you now.
I right my character. Ow, closed it again. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, hang on. Oof. Wow. Wait, hang on. Oh, whoop. No, that was not normal. I just a really sucky roll today.
Yep.
Dang it.
You're
I guess she is too tired from the road trip.
you're able
Does anyone
to
else want to try and hear?
no one has better hearing than you.
Alright.
Yeah, but you definitely hear arguing, though you hear it more muffled.
Do I at least recognize the voices, even if I can't understand the words?
You hear one feminine sounding voice, one gruff sounding voice, and another one that is again more female.
It's easy enough to guess who it is, even if I can't understand them right now.
Yeah.
But actually, what if I put my ear up to the keyhole? Or would I be able to hear better then?
I would say yes. Make another perception.
Okay. Let's see. Normal or with advantage?
Still normal.
Alright, let's see if I get any better this time. Yay! Okay. 18, nice.
Yep. You definitely hear a lot of the conversation station now. We shouldn't get these people involved. It's our fault. We need to stay here and make sure that whoever did this faces judgment. And what if they find you? What if they don't figure out who you are? We can't risk that. I know we can't. But we're in a strange world. These are the people who live in that world. Shouldn't we try our best to get on their good side? Then maybe they can help us. They're common people at best. We can't ask them to fight our wars. You know we need to go to Boss and Salius to try to win their hearts if she hasn't done that yet. I've met my contacts. We will secure meetings with Boss at least. But for right now, we need to get ourselves out of this pickle. Which is why I suggest we leave. We find a way to escape. And what? Leave them? We can't do that. We owe them that much at least. I know you're trying to protect me, Hazar, but not like this. Not at the expense of others. We just need to go through this interrogation like civilized people. And what if the guards find out who you are? And what if they send you back to her? We can't risk that. We can't risk these people's lives either. You know what, you two? I suggest we sleep on it tonight. And if it gets bad, then it would be better for us to leave during the interrogation of these people. That way the guards are more focused on them and not focused on us. But we'll save that as a last a last resort, alright? Fine. Fine. So I really don't hope it comes to that. I owe them for saving my life. And I'm glad you're back with us, Jones. I am too. Now get some rest, my lady. You need it. Alright. You know the drill. Yes, I know. Good night. Good night.
Interesting.
You start to hear footsteps coming more towards you, Saris.
She makes sure her door is locked, making it very clear that that room is occupied.
Yep. The lady juggles the door. Oops, I guess that one's occupied. Guess I...
Well, there's an empty one right here, but I guess she missed that one. Huh. Okay. Just so Saris double checks the lock on the door and then goes back to bed, thinking on what she just overheard and debating how much to tell the others, if any.
This is a nice room.
Yeah, meanwhile, Hawkins seems to have stationed himself in the king-size suite. Yeah, I was surprised all of you didn't pick, like, the fancy beds. You have the option. It's free tonight.
Oh, I went with the one where she'd already put her stuff.
So,
At least I assumed that was the same one.
so all of you go to sleep. You lay your heavy, worried minds to rest as you process everything that has happened today and the worries that might have for the future. And I think we're gonna end it there tonight, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Has it even been?
Been about
Uh,
for us. It's been about 2 hours.
Yeah, and for the next part, let's try to get Cactus and Shay involved in it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, understandable. Don't want to get too far ahead without them.
Yep.
This seemed like a good spot to stop tonight.
Okay.
So basically, long rest.
Yep, everyone gets a long rest.
All right, we'll get that out of the way right away.
Yep. Really, did I ever get my rope back?
I think the guards would give you your rope back.
Nope, it's still tied up with the guy.
Okay, I'll ask the guard about it later.
But today's session, chaos. It continued.
Yes, it did. So everybody had to roll 20 and record himself.
Massive Mighty 9 flashbacks.
I know, right? That's the part of the
Yeah,
I do remember
after
that part of
the
the show.
yeah, just after the attack on the circus, the undead attack that happened after the circus, everyone was detained.
Yep.
And that my penny, my pen is like, oh, my shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying
And
to
that was
reference
when not rolled.
that's what I was trying to reference that with Larry.
Yeah. And yeah,
Yeah.
too bad nobody could. No, there's very little chance of rolling a 0 like Sam did.
Mhm.
It does actually happen, though. I've seen it.
Yeah, but in
Uh,
most cases, since since the point system and all that, we're the only chance of us that happening to us would be if we roll a nat 1.
And have a
Yep.
negative.
Yeah, I've seen that's happened to a party member in another game.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, for us, it happened with one of with Galahad when Alish did that catapult on him.
Yep.
Hmm.
So what do you guys think of your
No.
first encounter?
Fun.
I thought you said we weren't gonna start with trauma.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
She never said that.
Yes,
No,
you did.
she never said that.
Yes, she
She
did.
said we were
I
gonna start on
remember.
a. Well, yeah, you did say we were gonna start on a happy note, but I'm pretty sure this still counts. We did start on a happy note, and then the trauma. Hmm.
Mm.
Semantics.
Am I wrong?
Mm.
Rada, rada, rada.
Robble, 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 robble.
Rada, rada, rada,
Rada,
rada.
rada, rada.
Rada,
God damn it.
rada, rada.
Rada, rada.
Shh.
God dang it, Chowder.
Hmm.
But
One
Max
thing
Is the
said,
recording
I need
Did-
you to brush my mustache.
Did you stop the recording already, Wicked?
No, I haven't yet.
Edit.
Yep,
Do you want to stop the recording?
Yep, I'm stopping the recording now.